Hey y'all, good morning, good morning. Welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you see this red live box right there, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. I'm gonna scooch y'all back a little bit so y'all can see my project a little bit better, but when y'all pop on, say hey. Let me get this shared over into my broadcast channel. If you want to join my broadcast channel, it's totally free. It's the best way to know when I'm live and kind of what's happening over here on this page. And I always send out a message when I go live on my page. So let me get that shared and then we are going to get started. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Thursday morning. The week is almost over, but I'm about to be headed out on vacation here in just a little bit. But I've got a lot of things to do before I leave. So when y'all pop on, say hey. Let me find my live. Here we go. Good morning, y'all. All right. Where did my live go? Hello. Good morning. All right. So we are going to be doing this cute little snowman shelf sitter. Okay. I've been dying to create with this guy for quite some time. And I thought, you know what? Today's the day because this is a pretty simple cutout. Hi, Natalie, that we can paint fairly quickly. Okay. And we're going to use some snow text this morning. Now I do realize that my camera is backwards. I ran out of time to kind of get it set up the other way. So it is backwards, but luckily everything that we're using today, you can see just fine, even if it's backwards. Hi, Tracy. So my only question is where I'm not sure, is the color of the window, okay? So I know what everything else is going to be, but what color should our window be? So this is a 3-layered shelf sitter. So we have the window piece, this is a spacer piece, and then we have the snowman piece. So I wanted to do the window maybe in like a fun color, something a little bit different. We could do red, okay? We could do blue, we could do green. I think green would be pretty, but y'all let me know. Okay, so I'm going to put that over here. Not green, never mind, because we have greenery that's going to go on there. So good morning. Hi, everybody. How are y'all doing? Let me fix my item really quickly. I forgot to put it on sale. So this cutout is 25% off until midnight. Let me just fix that really quickly and then we will be on our way. So let me remove this and then we're going to say snowman window. There it is. All right, select and there we go. It should be 25% off now. All right. So y'all let me know what color window we should do. We're going to start with our snowman. We don't need to paint this piece because that's going to be our spacer, okay? So we really just need to focus on this guy. All right, let's pull this off. Let's wipe it down and then we will, good morning. I am on early. I'm on early. One, I'm presenting for Craft Around the Clock this morning, but I'm headed out of town at about 11 and it's 8:15 and I still have to pack. I haven't packed yet. I need to shower and wash my hair. I need to ship out some more orders, but I still wanted to go live. I thought about maybe I shouldn't go live. And I'm like, no, go live. Go live. So it'll all get done eventually. So, right. All right. My trash is still all the way over there. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, our keyword is window. When you comment that keyword, you'll get the supply list. So make sure you do that. That way you get all the info on this. You could do a stained window. The thing is though that the snowman's going to be seen through it. So I don't really know where the stained part comes into. Okay, so we're just going to focus on the body of the snowman. We don't need to worry about the frame because that's going to be covered up. We just need to worry about his body, his hat, and his arm. Okay. Now, if you get paint on the edge, it's not a big deal because we are going to cover that up. So, and even up here at the top, there's a little brim to his hat. So you don't have to be absolutely perfect with that either, which is nice. Hi, Carolita. Good morning. So we are going to get, What was I saying? We're gonna get this painted. Hi, Rekindle Blessings. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning, y'all. Is everybody still waking up? Oh, well, duh, Tracy. That would make it stained. I thought you were saying stained glass. I guess that's where I'm still waking up. I'm still trying to wake up this morning. I'm still not fully awake myself. Oh, y'all. All right, there's that. So then let's paint his arm. We need brown. Thank you. I've been dying to make this one, and so I thought, why the heck not? Why the heck not? Good morning, Angie. I told you I'd be on early this morning. Good morning, Miss Patty. Make sure you'll hit the heart button for me. Sprinkle the video or share the video. So Tracy thinks, so we're trying to decide, if you're popping on, we're trying to decide the color of the window seal, right? So this piece. I thought like doing it a fun color might be something other than like maybe brown, right? To kind of jazz it up and make it a little fun. We could do red, we could do blue, we could do like a bright blue. What do y'all think? Thank y'all for all those hearts. All right. Getting that nice and covered. There we go. We're going to go in with black, but we're just taking it easy this morning. If you claimed from last night's sale on Thrifty Thursday, all invoices, I think except for maybe 2, have been sent out. So check your emails. And then if you want to add this kit to that order, if you've already paid, we can add it. Okay, so don't worry about if you have to pay shipping again. I will add it to your order to help you save on shipping. A dark blue. Ooh, we could go dark blue. What do y'all think? Should we do blue? Like a dark blue? I don't know. I have like navy blue, primary blue, teal, but that's just use silver. Good morning, Connie. So yeah, if you've already paid your invoice, don't worry, we can add this to it to help save you on shipping. So we'll do a little claim here in a little while once we're kind of towards the end. Or you can just go to the website and purchase it. Up to you. All right. Hold on, y'all. My dryer got moved. How? I don't know. Navy blue, blue. Okay, it sounds like blue's the winner. So we'll go blue. We'll do some sort of shade of blue. Well, I don't have any of my paste colors over here. Hence is why I haven't done a lot of chalking the last week or so, is because my craft room is a disaster. It's not put together. If you missed the debacle, we had to tear apart my craft room to put in the new laser, and this, oh my gosh, and the new craft room is not put together quite yet. So that's why I haven't been doing any chalk projects, because I don't have a spot to do it. And then trying to pull everything out in here is just very difficult. So dark red, ooh, maroon would be pretty. All right, we're going to go in. We're going to do another coat of the white. The cadet would be pretty, like a bright blue. I think I kind of like the navy blue idea, though. All right, we're going to go in and do another coat of the white because I want my snowman. Ooh, you know what? I should have painted my snowman in light buttermilk. I think I'm going to go back over. Should we do... I think I'm going to go over in light buttermilk. Because we did this snowman back here in light buttermilk, and I loved it. Good morning, Marcia. Let me see. I have deep burgundy. I don't know if I really have a maroon color. Alizarian crimson, or alizarin crimson. Yes, give me 1 second. Let me write down your name. But this will be, I think, like, oh gosh. I knew what it was before, and now I forgot. Hold on. Let me find it. This guy will be $12. $12. Miss Inez, let me write down your name. Inez Sellers. I got you. Good morning. All right, I'm going to change the color of my snowman to light buttermilk because I really have liked the way that this, I'm knocking stuff over. This one has turned out. So we're going to go in with light buttermilk and cover up the white. So we just made a white base. It's all good. What I'm going to do is, well, I was going to cut. How do I lose things all the time, y'all? Someone make that make sense for me. I literally was sitting here last night crafting. I had my scissors and they appeared to have grown some legs. Hi, Irma. They appeared to have grown some legs and disappeared. So I guess we're just getting out another sponge today. Good morning, y'all. All right, so we're changing our mind. I'm going to go in with light buttermilk on this. I think with the dark blue or like a maroon, it's going to give us that more, I guess, vintagey vibe. I don't know. But we are going to use some snow text today. If you haven't seen snow text, it's basically just fake snow and it adds to your projects. It's really cool and it's super easy to use. Thank y'all for all the hearts and the likes and everything. I appreciate y'all being here, hanging out. I hope y'all are having a good, slow morning. It is quiet around here. I think Boone and Tucker are still waking up because, you know, they were running amok last night during the live. Holy smokes. They wouldn't stop. And if you're like, who are Boone and Tucker? Boone and Tucker are my two dogs. All right. Ooh, y'all. There we go. I'm going to clean up the smile. I feel like you need this kit too, Miss Denise, because this is going to be really easy to craft. Not saying that you're not capable of crafting, but it's just a really quick and easy craft. It's not, there's not a whole lot of like pizzazz to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's very simple. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my straight pen and I'm just cleaning out the circles. We're not going to do another coat of the light buttermilk because we did the base coat in white. So I think we're going to be good. But I want his smile to be nice and clean. Ow. And I picked myself. I pricked myself. Okay. Let's distress the hat. So we're going to kind of just work in sections. Things. Y'all. I wish I could say what I'm thinking right now, but I can't. All right. We're going to not dry brush. We're going to distress this. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of white. Good morning, Maureen. How are you? Okay. Good morning, Miss Pat. All right. Are y'all doing anything fun this weekend? Is it cold where you're at? What's the weather like? So if you don't know, my name is Alex. I live in San Antonio. And it was cold here in the beginning of the week. And now it's kind of humid and warm and not fun. All right, let's go ahead and start gluing. So I'm going to use my stick fast glue. I'm at the end of my bottle, but this is stick fast glue. I get the thick version. If you get the thin version, what can end up happening is it can look like, it can be like water, and then it's going to run. It's going to be all runny, and it's going to be a big old mess. I wish I could say what I'm thinking. I wish I could. I can't. Oh, nothing with y'all. It's all here. All right, we're going to distress the... Yeah, we're going to do this in white. So this is his little arm. But y'all, there's really not much left to paint. Like, I'm telling y'all, this is going to be a quick, easy craft. 25 and above, you're putting up to Christmas decor. We're leaving on a trip. Ooh, how fun, Tammy. It's cool, but it's supposed to be warm. Cold, 39. Are y'all doing any crafting this weekend? So if you're new here or you haven't seen me this week, I'm headed out of town today. I'm going to the Nutcracker Market in Houston with my mom and my aunt. Not my mom and my aunt. My mom and my sister-in-law. My aunt was supposed to go, but she wasn't able to make it this year. So it's just the three of us. And we've been doing this the last couple of years, and we've had so much fun. We just kind of, it's like a big Christmas market, and we get up early in the morning, like y'all, it's a little crazy. Like we get up at like, I think we get to the venue because they open at 8. We get there like around 7 or 6 or 7. That was not intentional with the 6, 7. But, oh, Denise. But it's a big Christmas market, and we just decide we're gonna go all day long. So we used the last couple of years we've gone there as soon as they open, like at 8 a.m. and we don't leave till 6. And we just have the best time. So that is what we're doing this weekend. And I'm really excited. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be good. All right, now we have the scarf. What color should we do the scarf? Since we're going to do the frame in a dark blue, I'm thinking we should do the scarf in red. What do y'all think? It'll be fun. And the only thing I don't like about it is it's a giant show. And at some point, there's so many people in there that it just gets to be a little overwhelming. I know, Denise. I was like, as I was talking, I was like, why did you say that, Alex? Good morning, Sherry. Hi, Linda. I'm like, why did you say that? All right. Let me know the color scarf that y'all think. Brenda says red. I'm going to go in and do the little nose. We're going to do the nose in warm sunset. Obviously, if I had my scissors, I would be cutting this off. Cutting off the ends of my sponges, but I don't know where the scissors I had last night went. Oop. Okay. Oh my gosh, I did that again. Red. Okay. Thank you, Miss Brenda, for answering me. I appreciate you, girl. I know it's early. We're going to go in with Tuscan Red. I appreciate you interacting with me, my friend. Okay. I'm going to wipe this down orange and purple. Ooh. Ooh, you could totally, orange purple makes me think of LSU, but you could totally make the snowman match like your football colors or whatever you want to do. That's what I thought of when you said purple and orange. Well, no, LSU's purple and gold and yellow. So that doesn't make any sense, Alex. Maybe a green so it doesn't look, oh, that's true, Holly. That's very true. I didn't consider that. That's very red, white, and bluish, right? Okay. Good point. Good point, Holly. Okay, so let's change it up. Let's go. Let's do green. Okay, let's do desert cactus. We're going to do desert cactus. Hi, Amelia. I'm so glad you're here. I know I'm on a little bit earlier than I normally am. On Thursdays at least. Did I use the red? Did I put the red in there already? But I'm on just a smidge earlier. We are doing this little snowman shelf sitter. And we're just all waking up. We're just hanging out, drinking our tea or our coffee or our Diet Coke or whatever you drink in the morning. What do y'all drink in the morning? Are y'all big coffee drinkers, tea drinkers? There's absolutely nothing wrong with the patriotic snowman, Angie. You are completely right about that. I love morning. I get more done with coffee, going bird chirping. Yeah, I can see that. I feel like I get more done in the morning, and then about 2 or 3 hits, I'm struggling to like focus. All right. We're just cleaning up the lines. This is the color Desert Cactus. Perfect. All right. Coffee or tea, coffee. I need a double shot of espresso. Oh my gosh. I like coffee, but I've never been a huge coffee drinker. You're drinking your second cup, Miss Sherry. I'm normally like, which is so bad for you. I'm normally like, let's get a Coke Zero or Diet Coke, especially from like McDonald's, a crispy Diet Coke. It's just so good. So good. All right, I'm going to do one more coat of this sunset. And then we are going to add a design to our, I added way too much paint to that, to our scarf. And we're going to use, I think, the light buttermilk for this. Drink peach iced tea all day, Coke Zero or Golden Peak tea. I don't drink, coffee for sure, coffee, protein shake. There you go, Miss Michelle. Go, Michelle, why are you awake? It's so early over where you're at. Diet Coke all day. You and me too. You and me both, Miss Gloria. Although I've been on a little bit of a Dr. Pepper kick, and I need to like cut it. I mean, sodas are so bad for you. I know. But I love Dr. Pepper, but it's so bad. I need to stop drinking it. Flying home this weekend, 1.5 hours to Manila, then 14 hours to San. Oh my gosh, Miss Cheryl. Denise, you know what I'm talking about with the McDonald's Coke. You know, it's the best one. It's the best. All right. So let's kind of see what we have here. I'm trying to decide, do I want to fill in the eyes or do I want to leave it like that? I want to fill in the eyes. He looks like a little crazy. He looks a little nutso right now. Work starts at 6:30. I don't know, for some reason I thought it was creamer with like coffee. There you go. You drink creamer with a little bit of coffee. Okay, so here's what we have so far. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute. All right, we set a blue. We're going to go in navy blue. That's what y'all voted. So we're going to go in with navy blue, but I am going, maybe, if I can find my marker, we'll use this one. I'm going to fill in his eyes and his mouth. Okay, so I'm just going to use a black paint marker to do this. You can paint this in if you like. McDonald's sweet tea. Oh my gosh, Miss Maureen. I'm on my 3rd cup and I could use an espresso. I asked Santa for an espresso machine. Ooh, Linda. McDonald's sweet tea. Yes, I love a crispy McDonald's Diet Coke. My grandkids call it spicy. Oh, yeah, my niece, she would call it spicy too. She's like, is that a spicy drink? Yep. I don't know why they call it spicy. I think that's hilarious that it's like kind of universal. Because that's what she would call it too. I think she still calls it that. The way she describes it. All right. We're going to go in. We're going to fill in these circles. This is a little tedious because I don't want to get outside the lines. But what are y'all thinking of our snowman so far? What color? I was going to do vanilla dots, not vanilla, light buttermilk dots, but what color dots should we do on the scarf? Holy smokes. That was difficult for me to get out, y'all. I was struggling with that one. All right. I'm going to fill in this last one. And then we'll start painting everything else. Okay, I'm loving the green scarf. Let's paint our frame. Let me put all these here. We're gonna go in. They're outside right now. That's what I was saying earlier, Linda, is that they're outside and they're still trying to wake up because they run amok last night, right? During my live. Holy smokes. They would not stop. Ooh, we could do dark. Ooh, that'd be pretty dark green dots. I like that idea. Brenda's on her A game this morning. I feel like Brenda's been up for a little while and she has her ideas flowing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe down my cutout, okay? This is all glue from the MDF. So MDF is made up of, it's held together by glue. And sometimes with a laser, when you cut it, that glue gets put on top of the wood. And people always ask, why do you wipe it down? I wipe it down because this stuff on top of your wood is going to cause discoloration on your item. Now, it won't always do that. It usually just does it with the lighter colors, like especially white or the light buttermilk. So I've kind of just made it a habit just to wipe down everything before I paint it. Hi, Jeannie. Maybe a darker green. Do your 3-dot. That's what I was thinking, doing the 3-dot pattern. That's what I was thinking. All right, so I'm going to dry this because if the wood is a little damp, obviously your paint won't like stick to it and it'll just kind of just smear around instead of get soaked in. So we're going in with a navy blue. And, ooh, yep. Y'all, look how pretty that blue is. That's gorgeous. Oh, that's a pretty blue. Y'all need this color. It's a Deco Art color. I think I also have the Anita's acrylic version of it, too. Oh, that's gorgeous. All right. Dark green or ivory. Hi, Joe Helen. Crisscross. Make the snowflake. Like make a snowflake. Ooh. Okay. I like that idea. I like it. And I'm sorry, Joe Helen, that you just got a message you weren't supposed to. I apologize about that. You can just ignore it. All right. Getting this covered. Let's dry it and let's see if it needs another coat. It might need another coat, but y'all, this blue. What do y'all think about the blue? Yay or nay? I think it's really pretty. And I think we're going to be good with just one coat. Yay us. Look what we did. Brenda, I totally understand. I've been up since done dishes, dinner, and oh my gosh. Y'all are busy this morning. Miss Ann, hello, good morning. Okay. I just can't help myself. I want to see it on here. I got to be careful because those dots are still drying. So this is your spacer piece. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. Wreath, do you make any cutouts for the church? I don't know which church you're talking about. I'm not sure. If you send me a picture of the church that you're talking about, I can let you know. Hi, Jody. Not crazy about the light blues. So you would have, with our craft last night, you would have gone dark blue. I'm almost positive you said dark blue. Okay. I'm going to dry this before I get in here and I smudge these dots all over our snowman, and then it's hard to recover from. Okay, let's do the dots on our scarf. I'm going to use, we need a dark green. We've got black forest green, which I think is a little too dark. Or Hauser dark green. Hi, Susie. We're gonna go Hauser dark green. Okay. Let me find. I think that one's a little too big. I like to use. No. Well, we'll use this. We're gonna use the end of a brush. Good for you, Miss Gloria. All right. So we're going to go in with our dark green and we're going to do a 3-dot pattern like so. Now this is a little bit big. The dots are a little bit big, but I don't mind them. So if you want your dots a little bit smaller, you would just need a smaller dotter. Well, I fudged that one up. There we go, we fixed it. Yeah, just send me a picture, Jody, and I can let you know. Probably not, Miss Linda. I've done a lot of, I think I've done quite a few churches. I've done a couple, but probably not for Christmas because I want to make sure that y'all are able to get it in time for Christmas and have plenty of time to craft it. But Linda, if there's any thing that you see that you want, you can send me a message and I can custom cut it for you. That's not a problem. I probably will not be doing much more Christmas cutouts, just so that way y'all can get them. Just timing. I might do like one here or there, but as far as cutouts go, all right. There's our 3-dot pattern. How is it Thursday already? Wasn't it just Monday? I'll be busy finishing up my craft floral projects for a solo craft show. Ooh. I know. That's what I'm thinking. Like, how is it Thursday? This week has flown by. I still feel like it's like Tuesday. I might still do some, Michelle. The issue, though, it's already mid-November. If y'all still want Christmas cutouts, I'll do them. Y'all just tell me. But I think we're kind of getting to the end of Christmas crafting, unfortunately. And I feel like, where did the Christmas crafting go? All right. What do y'all think of the dots? There might be a little big, a little large and in charge, but it's okay. Do y'all hear him? He's here. Boone is here. He's saying good morning to all of you. They're here. Don't you worry. Exactly, Joe Helen. Exactly. I stayed up last night till about 2 a.m. Working. So yesterday was a 16-hour work day. And I still didn't get everything done that I wanted to. Christmas, winter. I'm working on winter. That's kind of what I'm transitioning to, is winter stuff. Anita, those are getting cut. And those should be shipping out Monday. I have Shelly coming over to help cut those specifically because there are so many of them. So I'm hoping that she'll be able to get them all cut this weekend while I'm gone, and then I'll be able to ship them on Monday. So I've got it all prepped for her. When I hop off of here, I'm going to try to cut some of those before I leave and get them shipped. But I'm working as fast as I can, I promise. I promise, I promise. Ooh, look at our little nose. All right. I'm at the tail end of my glue. But Anita, if you have more questions about like your order, you can send me a message, and you can send me an email, and I'll give you more of an update. Oh my gosh, look at him. He's just the cutest little snowman. Little Snowmy. All right, I am going to distress with a little bit of black on this. I personally think distressing helps. Clothing consignment shop is already pausing for winter clothes and think, yeah, that's the crazy thing is like in this business, we have to work like months in advance. And then when it like is that holiday, like we're doing something completely different. You know what I mean? Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate you. All right. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. This is so cute. Good call on the green scarf and the dark green dots. I love it. I don't know why I do this to myself because I have like 2 or 3 new bottles of Stick Fast. But y'all, that Stick Fast glue is expensive. I'm not wasting a drop. Anybody else like that? Okay. There's that. That looks fantabulous. We have a snowflake that we can put. Well, let me poke that out. We have a snowflake that can go right here. Let's do that in white real quick. No, light buttermilk. We'll let that set up. Let me wipe this down. But what are y'all thinking so far of our snowman? I think it's really cute. Ooh. I need some more light buttermilk. Me either. Me either what? What did I say? See, I forget, y'all. All right, going in with the light buttermilk. But we're almost done painting everything. We just have the greenery and the sand. And if we have some time, we'll add some snow text to it. Okay. So we're going to do this layer again. Yeah, you got to use up all the glue. It's expensive. All right. Pull this back out. Oh, yeah. Well, Jody, was it you asking about the church? Was it I remember, now that I'm thinking about the interchangeable church that I did. Okay, so that is glued. So next we need the spacer. So you're going to get 2 of these pieces, okay? This is going to be the spacer, so this can lay flat. Because if you go in and just glue this down, it's not going to connect because there's not a space, right? So you need to glue the spacer down in order to create that space so this can be glued down. Mary Beth, I have not seen it at anywhere else, but there's lots of lovely ladies in here who may have found it somewhere else. I just get it from Amazon. Come on. All right, and then we're going to line this up like so. Okay. All right, so that's going to create the space we need. Then we're going to glue this on top. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I gave all of the inserts for it. But send me a message and I can look into it for you. Okay, it'll be fine. I was going to try to sand it a little bit, but yay! All right, so we're going to go, and I'm just going to put glue on the edge. Okay. And then we're going to line it up. Ooh, this is so cute. I can see the glue. That's the only thing I hate about Stick Fast, is it sticks so well. I mean, it sticks fast. The use is in the name. Okay. That looks good. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. All right. What do we think? Robbie gets the dry glue. Yeah, glue, I mean, you use what glue works for you. Who am I to tell you what glue you should use? All right, I'm going to go in with espresso and I'm going to just paint the bases really quickly. You do need to paint both because this one is smaller. I wanted to sand it down, but I don't know where my sander is. It's not on my cart. So I'll have to sand it later. I'll have to sand it after the live. Thank you, Cynthia. He is cute. I love Snowman crafts. Snowman crafts, just, I could do them all the time, every day. I don't know what it is about snowmen. I just love making them. All right. We'll let that dry. Ooh, ooh, that's a great idea, Mary Beth. Why didn't I think of that? I love that idea. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Catherine. Okay, so now we have this. I'm going to put this right here. So I'm thinking, should we make the light greens the same color? So like, should I paint this green? I'm going to paint this greenery in Desert Cactus, I believe. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay, y'all, hit the heart button for me. We are close to being done. I'm going to use Tuscan Red for this. Okay. We just have a couple more things to paint, and then we're gonna put our, here we go. We're gonna put our snow text on, and then we're gonna be done. I don't like making, oh, absolutely. I love snowman crafting. That just is a lot of work. Okay, there's that. And then I'm just gonna go in with this in, and I'm gonna do this in the red. Let's dry that, see if it needs another coat. I'm gonna do one more coat on the red. There we go. All right, and then I'm gonna clean up. There we go. All right. Let me wipe all this up. That way I don't stick my craft in it. I've got stuff all over my hand. Let me clean this up. And we are gonna finish this and be done. Okay. Oh my gosh, Alex. And that's still wet. Mary Beth, so I'm gonna have, you can add this to an order. You can, yes, you can still order from last night. I'm also gonna have probably some new cutouts tonight. I'll have some tomorrow and some Saturday that you can add to your order. And if you already pay your invoice, if you pay it ahead of time, I can go in and add those items just to help save you on shipping. So don't stress if you're like, well, I don't want to order because I don't want to pay shipping again. You won't. You might just pay like a dollar or two added shipping, but it wouldn't be like the $8 base. This one is 25% off, and it is $12 with the 25% off. It is $12. It's normally $16, but I always tell y'all that I give y'all your 25% off if you claim it. That's okay, Dawn. If you claim it the day that we do it. All right, there's that. I'm going to distress the greenery really quickly with a little bit of white. Okay, then the way that Thomas explained this, which I hate that he was right about this. Oh gosh, I just broke that. Of course I did. Duh, Alex, think it through, girl. I mean, it didn't break. Okay, we have this. We're going to, yeah, if you want to claim it, you can comment the number 100 and I'll add it to your invoice. Come on. I can literally see you right there. So you don't want to get a bunch of glue, which this being at the tail end is not helpful. Do as I say, not as I do in this instance. So you put glue on the bottom, okay? And then you line this guy back up, you put it on, okay? And then you pull it off. This is gonna help make sure that it's lined up the way it's supposed to be. But if you get glue on the side, like I did, then it's gonna get stuck. So just make sure that you pull it off before that glue dries. And I got glue everywhere on this. It's all over my hands. I hate it. Okay, you can order from last night. Absolutely. You sure can. Now, I won't get your invoices sent out probably to you until later this evening because I'm about to hop off of here, do a little bit of work, and then get ready to leave. But I will get it when I get to my destination. Okay. That looks good. So then here is our snowman. What do y'all think? Should we add some snow text? I think it needs a little bit of snow. So let me pull out this guy. Okay, and we're gonna add a little bit of snow. And we did this with our other window. So this is just fake snow. And someone was so generous to tell me, Alex, use a paintbrush to do this. No, Lisa, I need to edit it won't. I just need to edit the size of the slot so it doesn't sit out like that. Yours won't sit out like that. I'll make sure it's flush. When I cut this file last night at 2 a.m., I wasn't paying attention. If I order, can you throw one oval base to the 2-pack I bought? One of the bases fell on the floor. I don't know which piece you're talking about, Miss D. You can send me a message and I can definitely do that. I just don't know which oval base you're referring to what cutout. You know what I mean? But yes, I can do that. Yeah. So what Lisa was talking about, and that's why I didn't even mention it because I'm going to fix it. But you see how down here it has that little piece? I'm going to cut that off so you won't have a third base. You'll just have two pieces and it'll sit flush. I just didn't pay attention to the size of the slot. That's on me, but you won't have that problem when you get yours. So, okay, here we go. We're going to add some snow. Ooh. This might be where a spatula would be easier. But this gets a little messy. But I'm going to add snow to this. No, you're fine, Lisa. I appreciate you saying that because sometimes I don't realize that. So no, I definitely appreciate you saying something. Because maybe someone else saw it and you're like, oh, what is that? I appreciate it. You're totally fine. Don't apologize. You were all good, girl. All right. I'm going to look at... just kind of taper this off a little. And I know I'm getting it everywhere, but that's okay. And this is just going, oop, see y'all. There we go. It's just like a little bit of that. And it dries fairly quickly, I believe. So, I'm not an expert at this by no means, clearly. As it keeps falling, but you know what? We're going to make it work. I got this from Amazon, but you can get it from, I think you can get it from Hobby Lobby. I'm almost positive you can get it from Hobby Lobby. Okay. Let's do a little bit of snow right here. I'm by no means the best at this, but it is fun. I know I'm kind of not showing y'all, and I just got it on my face. Imagine that. Yes, it's at Walmart. I know you can get it on the deck. It's a Deco Art product, so you can also get it on their website. I've had this one for over a year, and it's not dried out. And we're going to be using, I think, a lot of this in our winter crafts because I'm slightly obsessed. I know we got snow falling off. A little bit more. I'm going to do it in this corner and then we'll be done. There we go. There we go. All right. What do y'all think? Exactly, Mary Beth. It really is. It really is. That's hilarious that you say that. Ah! And I don't know how long it takes for this to dry. But I love that. It just looks so good. Okay. What do we think? Do we like? Okay. This stuff is a lot of fun. So let me put it back on its base. And, oh, let me wipe up all this snow that's back here. And let's see. You can even put snow on the base if you wanted to. Let's see what y'all think. Okay, so you can grab this on my website by commenting the word window. The link is in there, but I'm also going to put the link down in the comments for you. This guy is $12. It's 25% off today only. Okay. And you can either comment, you can grab it in the link that I just sent, or you can comment the number 100 and I will send you an invoice. If you do that, please make sure that I have your email address. So if you've never shopped with me before, you just need to send me a message with your email address. But what do y'all think? Jody knows. She's a Texas girl too. I think this turned out pretty cute. I really like that we did the scarf in green. Okay, so you can comment the number 100. If you already commented it, then you don't need to worry about it. I will go back in the comments later today and get your orders. But it's number 100 for $12. Here it is up close and personal. I really love this. It's very easy. And you could do it for all different color styles, right? All right, y'all. I know lots of you already claimed, but I will also post this in the VIP group if you want to claim it. Make sure you're in the VIP group over the next couple of days because I'm going to have some VIP exclusives for cutouts while I'm gone. So you want to make sure that you're in there. It's not a ton of stuff, but it is a couple more items. So you can shop Thrifty Thursday over in the VIP group. And then you can add some stuff from the rest of the week. And then just make sure your invoices are paid by Sunday evening. All right. I will see y'all on Sunday. My friend Haley might be coming live and going live for me. So you might see her probably tomorrow and maybe Saturday. And she'll have some cutouts for y'all to claim as well. So, I will see all of y'all on Sunday. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me, and I will see y'all very soon. Bye, y'all.